If you're confused about how to maximize Social Security spousal benefits, you're in the right place. I'm Beverly Harzog, and I'm going to show you how to make that happen, whether you retire at 62 for retirement age or wait until you're 70. Let's start with the primary household worker retiring at 62. That one can be a bit tricky, but I have a way to get around it. To be clear, this video focuses on married couples who are still alive. Survivor benefits are different, and I'll cover that in a separate video. To be eligible for a spousal benefit, you must be married for at least 1 year, and both have to be 62 to get benefits. A spouse cannot apply for spousal benefits until the primary worker has retired and is collecting Social Security. The highest amount a spouse can collect is 50% of the primary worker's benefit at full retirement. But there's more than one way to get there. So let's say you're the primary worker and you want to retire at 62. So the worker is entitled to $2,000 at full retirement age, and your spouse has never paid into the Social Security system. If you retire at 62, your benefit is reduced to about $1,400 from $2,000. If your spouse applies for spousal benefits, then at that point, the maximum benefit is around 32.5% of the worker's FRA amount of $2,000. So instead of getting 50%, which is $1,000, the spousal benefit is now down to $650. But wait, we can fix this. To get back to 50%, the spouse should wait until their full retirement age to claim Social Security spousal benefits. And then it's back to $1,000. Let's say your spouse did work and has earned $700 in a Social Security benefit at full retirement age. So if your spouse retires at 62 and takes the spousal benefit, they would only get $650. The best thing to do is to wait until full retirement age, and then the spousal benefit is $1,000. Now, let's say you decide to retire at your full retirement age, FRA, which means you get $2,000. Your spouse worked and retires at full retirement age and is eligible for a $700 benefit. The spouse can apply for spousal benefits because the primary worker has retired and is collecting. Here's how it works in this example. This is a combination of the spouse's FRA Social Security benefit, the $700, and the excess to get the spousal benefit up to the maximum of $1,000. If the spouse had not worked, they can now apply for spousal benefits and get the $1,000 because the primary worker has now retired. Okay, what if you need to work until you're 70? You want a higher benefit, and maybe you don't need the cash flow right at this moment. Well, you can do that to maximize your Social Security benefit. If your FRA was 67, then your Social Security benefit at 70 is $2,480. If your spouse has not worked, the spouse cannot apply for spousal benefits until you retire at 70. Remember, you have to apply first and would then get the $1,000, but not half of your higher Social Security amount. And here's why. A worker retiring at 70 gets what's called delayed retirement credits, but these credits aren't available as a spousal benefit. So the maximum benefit remains at $1,000 for the spouse. The worker does get to keep that higher amount, though. So there's that. Okay, now let's look at a spouse that has worked and is entitled to a $700 Social Security monthly benefit. The spouse can collect their own Social Security at full retirement age, but must wait to apply for spousal benefits when the worker retires at 70. The spouse gets excess spousal benefit up to $300 to get the maximum spousal benefit of $1,000. And again, the spousal benefit does not include those delayed retirement credits. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have a question or you want to share your experience navigating all of this stuff, please do leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.